Y'all ready for y'all next poet?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Me too. So please help me bring to the stage. Y'all are putting your hands together as we bring to the stage Miss Felicia French.
Hey, y'all. Hey. Scoot up to the mic a little bit. All right. So my name is Felicia. Happy World Poetry Day. Did y'all know today was World Poetry Day? Period. Well, let's clap it up for World Poetry Day. Yes, happy Women's History Month as well. So y'all know, you want me to go? Oh, okay. Okay, so y'all know that we are not doing Earth well, right? Y'all know she is so over us, right? So this is called Mama Earth's Plea. Now think about this in her voice. This is her, crying out for help, her frustrations. But also think about that relationship, platonic or romantic, where you give so much of yourself, but what do you get back in return? Nothing, okay? All right. And this is my first time doing this particular poem, so, all right. And I'm just gonna plug myself too. I'm an author. I have 5 books, 3 children's books, and then 2 books online, Felicia French, PHYLICIA. All right. So this is called Mama Earth's Plea. I give you everything. All the best parts of me to become all the best parts of you, yet you're killing me. I was mighty and healthy and powerful until you poisoned me. Do I not deserve to be cared for and loved as I have cared for and loved you? I've given you everything in abundance to nourish your mind, body, and soul. I've given you access to my greatest self, provided you the things you need for life. Love, hope, joy, and promise. But you took those things from me. You are so caught up in your desire to create new and shiny. You are so caught up in you. You take and take and take. You pillage and destroy. You want conveniences at the expense of inconveniencing me. I lived as one with your ancestors' ancestors. They valued me. They gave back to me. They thought about me and all that I am. They didn't just use my beauty as a backdrop. They worshiped my essence and loved me through my chaos. But you don't even care about me. You don't even care about each other. Other living beings and things are no longer here. They don't have necessities to survive because of your luxuries. Why are so many things extinct at your hands? As if your life is more valuable than theirs. I have yelled, screamed, cried, and fought to show you how much your actions are harming me. You ignore my cries, deny the damage you've done, and act as if I don't matter. Me, Mama Earth, the vessel of life. The core of my soul is being stripped from me. I don't even recognize who I am anymore, and I don't know what else to do. I cannot strengthen myself as long as you keep poisoning me. I'm falling apart. You know my life is fading away, and instead of helping to heal me, you're looking into a new place to inhabit once you destroy me? Idiots, fools. No other space will love you like I do. No other space will give you the beauty of me. No other space can match my existence. I am home. I am irreplaceable. My actions speak louder than any sound you've ever heard. Don't say I didn't warn you. Don't say I didn't give you chance after chance. The decisions you make to poison me will haunt you and your families for generations to come. To you, to the folks that believe in me, thank you. Love me out loud, advocate for me, show up for me, feed me, nurture me, do all that you can do to save me. Do not allow your voices to be drowned out by the power and greed of others. Baby, I'm tired. I need justice. I'm crying for change. Please help me to help us, heal us. The end of me is the end of you. Mama Earth. Thanks, y'all.
IBIR TV now. Coming soon to Roku TV. Subscribe now.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
You good? Y'all ready for the next forward? Let's keep this energy going and flowing. Miss Lamaya Stinson.
What's up, y'all? So, I have not written or read poetry in about 4 or 5 years, so I'm a little nervous. I ain't gonna lie to you. So, thank you. So I'm gonna be reading 2 poems for y'all. The first one is called "In My Thoughts." It's kind of like a story a little bit. My experiences, I guess you could say. So.
Let's go forward.
Excuse me, I'm shaking. Okay. I hopelessly long for the day we see each other again after so many days have gone by. The moment we glance at each other, watching each other's eyes dance across one another's face, down your lips, your body, and finally back up to your soul's windows. Staring into them, searching for the clock that reads the perfect moment to say a little more than, "I like you." The moment we make physical contact a little less of a dream and more of a hobby. The moment my eyes wander your face and make you smile, that smile, yeah, that smile. The smile that gives me chills in places I didn't even think were possible. The moment you latch onto me like a baby to a pacifier with no desire for the moment you have to let me go. Yeah, like the moment you tell me you crave me and that craving is about to be satisfied, yeah. The feeling I get from those moments rob me of my slumber when I lay in a dark room by myself. When the reflection staring back at me doesn't have a you by her. When I'm walking aimlessly around the house wondering, what are you doing? What do you think of me? If I'm even the one for you, you make the lump in my throat disintegrate. You make my vision a little clearer, just a little more vivid. Yeah, you make me feel wanted. And I just want to return that gift. I live in my thoughts. Just in my thoughts. Sorry. Okay, thank y'all. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the second one is called "But Now," so you see where the story transitions. Okay, this poem is for "It Could Have Been." It's hard to believe you're a stranger to me now. We used to talk the same language, stride to the same beat. Your problems were mine even when I knew you were a maze of issues. It's almost amazing how much I used to miss you, the void of insecurity that melts away your mask of confidence, the shadowy corner that holds the shell of who you used to be. You used to be a part of my world. Your vastness used to intrigue me, but now? So now what? How can reality switch so quickly after what seems like a lifetime of sharing a bond to being a slideshow in my mind? Bittersweet. Your grin used to make me mushy, but now? Your scent used to make my mouth water, but now? You used to be able to say jump and I'd never have to ask you how high, but now? I can't even say it's your fault though. Accountability has become my acquaintance. Healing being my hero. One tear after another, I ended up swimming in contentment. I found safety in the arms of another. Her name's Mamaya. And she's one dope motherfucker too. We don't always get along, but damn it, when I look in the mirror, we share the same smile. We talk the same language. We stride to the same beat most of the time. Her problems are mine, and I adore her maze of issues. So, it's hard to believe you're a stranger to me. But now, they go, that's it.
IBIR TV Network. Coming soon to Roku TV.
Man, all week, really for 2 weeks, we've been getting everybody their flowers who had a part to do with this. Our sister is in the building. I remember Bobby telling me when he called us how she just filled up the open mic list feature for us that year. A rough member of Apotheosis Epidemic, my girl Kanai. Thank you so much for everything you did. One of the best poets I heard her transition over the years since when I met her is just a sight to see. You can tip your hat to on what she did as a young black girl at that time, for real. Next to the mic, y'all ready? This man here has been entertaining us over the last 3 weeks with his book, his poem he was inspired to write last week, Mr. Jonathan Woods. Jonathan,
So last month I read a little story set in Hong Kong that involved a nurse whose name was Poon Tang. And so I had to go out, in keeping with my desire to embrace everything in bad taste, I went out and I had a t-shirt made up about Poon Tang, RN, and this features a painting by Richard Price, an American artist. This painting sold at a Sotheby's auction in Hong Kong for $12 million. Anyway, I'm going to read a couple of short poems, and then we'll see. This one is called Life is Short. Life is short, disappears like a passing sound. Next thing you know, you're 72 inches underground. So you'd better enjoy life's balmy weather, romp with your girlfriend in the all-together, drink up fine whiskey and vodka and gin. It's never too late to sin, sin, sin. Smoke that crazy ganja from dusk till dawn. Pass out completely blotto on your neighbor's front lawn. Your wife's gone and left you, your girlfriend's mad as hell, caught you kissing your second cousin, refuses to ring your bell. You're working more than 2 jobs, making minimum wage, can't get it up on a Thursday night, filled with longing and rage. But remember this, my friend, things could be a whole lot worse. You could be riding horizontally in the back of a shiny black hearse.
Yeah.
This one is super short, 4 lines. It's called Don't Want, Want. I don't never want a golf cart. I don't want to work for a living. I just want to hang by the dollar store. And then I want to go to heaven. And I'm just going to read a very, very short excerpt from my newest book, which is called Hog Wild. And the tagline for it is Animal Farm meets Animal House. It's the story of, the hero is a guy named Ray Puzo, who is hired, he's an ex-military sniper, and he's hired by this huge, and unfortunately, the feral hogs have become super intelligent and fight back. And this little excerpt is about the history of how that came about. Unbeknownst to Ray or anyone else at the Crossbar Ranch or elsewhere in the Lone Star State, or for that matter, anywhere else in the US of A, except for a pair of low-level analysts in the backwater Oklahoma City field office of the Department of Homeland Security, time and happenstance, God and Darwin had been busy in the South Texas scrub. Radioactive rat shit, wind blown all the way from 1945 at the Alamogordo bombing range, and more potent radioactive isotopes leaking from the payload of a secret ICBM installation in the Davis Mountains, shut down and inadvertently deleted from military records, together with a vast array of chemical waste, oil sludge, and toxic fertilizer, had long ago made their way into the feral hog food chain. And lo, the feral hogs had grown more and more intelligent, and the most intelligent were most likely to survive and multiply. In time, these extra super brainy hogs came to revere a certain ruin of a house hidden within a grove of live oak trees and ancient druidic cedars, an old family homestead of weathered clapboard with a red brick foundation and a crumbling red brick chimney residing on a remote byway deep in uninhabited Texas backcountry. Tom, a professor of history, ancient and modern, had retired there along with his prize-winning mathematician spouse, Monique. Together, they had brought with them a library of 5,000 history books, theoretical and practical math and IT texts, and a super-fast quantum computer that Monique had built herself. When Monique died of lung cancer, born and raised in Paris, she smoked no less than 3 packs of Gauloise a day since age 16. Tom continued to live on in the lonesome homestead. As the years passed, he grew more and more reclusive until he was all but forgotten. Around him, the house sagged and slowed, flaked and crumbled. One day, airless and alone, Tom sank to his knees, fell forward onto his face, breaking a front tooth, and died of an aneurysm. After that, the summer heat and winds, wood-gnawing insects and rodents, winter rains and nesting birds, and a lightning strike that sent a towering live oak crashing through the roof, all combined to carve open the house like the carcass of a giant animal. Sniffing and snorting about the ruins, the super bright, upgraded 10.0 feral hogs discovered Tom's history books and Monique's mathematical treatises, neatly cataloged on shelves, embellished with spider webs, dead flies, and mouse droppings. Over time, some of the books had fallen from the shelves and lay strewn willy-nilly across the hard pine floors, their pages turned by the wind. The most intelligent hogs soon began to read them.
IBIR TV Net. Coming soon to Roku TV. Subscribe now.